All of these names belong to a dog, and each of these dogs belongs to a breed. But there may be more to their breeds than meets the eye.
Some studies in the past that indicate that we aren't very good at knowing what breeds make a dog up just by looking at it. We have no better chance of guessing than flipping a coin.
Dog DNA kits can be used to help identify what breed a dog belongs to, and Dr. Lucy Fuller of the Charleston Animal Society tells me the process is pretty simple.
So the process is a swab. The kit comes with a little swab, and you swab your dog's cheek so you get some cells off the inside of the dog's cheek. And then you send that swab off, and then they collect the cells and then break them apart and then sequence the genome.
Cynthia Owen got the results back from a DNA test on her dog and was a little surprised by what she saw.
My dog looks like a yellow lab and a Shar-Pei mix, but it turns out that he's pretty much everything, every dog species known to man.
The tests aren't a perfect science, but sometimes that surprising result you see could simply come down to genetics.
Dogs are interesting because dogs can mix genes even more than people can within a litter. They can have multiple, it's possible for them to have more than one father for a litter. Of course, they only have one mother, but so you might get, even amongst a litter of dogs, you might get more genetic diversity than you would, in twins or something like that in people.
Testing a dog's DNA can be used for more reasons than just to discover breeds. It can also save a dog's life.
We have sometimes, some of these kits allow you to look for certain gene deficiencies. So there is one called the MDR1 gene that certain breeds of dogs lack. And when you lack that gene, you can't process certain drugs properly. So you have to be careful about what drugs you give the breeds of dogs.
And the reasons for performing these tests can vary.
I think it's just kind of a fun thing to do, kind of interesting to see exactly what breed they are. You might be surprised to see what other breeds, might be involved other than what you just assumed.
So you could use a DNA kit as a way to see what breeds actually make your dog up. And if there isn't a majority of any of the breeds that are considered harder to insure or potentially more dangerous, then you have some evidence that you don't need to have that extra insurance or your dog shouldn't be banned.
Although not 100% accurate, dog DNA tests can be fun and could potentially keep your dog safe. Antonio Stinson, count on 2.